Last season's events left a sour taste in Sergio Perez's mouth. After the infamous internal disagreement that happened to Red Bull during the Brazil Grand Prix, a rift formed between their two drivers. And with the new season in arm's reach, Perez has a few demands from his team in order to keep him happy. What is he asking for from Red Bull? And is Daniel Ricciardo getting ready to take over his seat? Let's find out. Sergio Perez has issued a warning to Red Bull, stating that he will not be backing Max Verstappen in the 2023 Formula 1 season if he does not receive the necessary support when he requires it. The controversy surrounding team orders arose towards the end of the 2022 season, as Verstappen disregarded repeated requests to allow Perez to pass him in the Brazilian Grand Prix, which would have aided Perez's pursuit for second place in the driver's stand. Verstappen was believed to be unhappy with Perez's actions during Monaco qualifying, where he secured third place and prevented the world champion from improving his position from fourth, although Perez denied any suggestion that he had done so intentionally. While talking to Fox Sports Mexico, Checo said, "It's important to always work as a team, and obviously, if I see that I don't receive support when I need it, I won't give it either. That's obvious, but I don't expect any of that. I'm very surprised. I don't know what happened, especially with everything I've done for him. I don't think I understand his reasons. If he has 2 championships, it is thanks to me. It is going to be a very intense season, with 6 cars possibly fighting for the championship, so it's going to be very important to work as a team in many races." As Red Bull establishes themselves as the team to beat in F1 once again, having dethroned Mercedes, Sergio Perez is beginning his 3rd season with the team in 2023. Despite the addition of Daniel Ricciardo as a reserve driver, who is a 4-time Grand Prix winner, Perez maintains that he does not feel any pressure or sense of insecurity regarding his position. "I'm at Red Bull. It's the best team in Formula 1, and Red Bull can have the driver they want, so it doesn't change anything. It's a very important benefit to have Ricciardo supporting us in the simulator, and in the races he's going to be here. Without a doubt, this year I will determine many things. How good I am, how much I want to continue in the sport. Without a doubt, it is a crucial year in my career. If you don't have 100% desire to get up, to train every day, to take care of what you eat all year, everything you have to give to the sport, if you don't have that energy at 100%, I don't see myself being here at 90%. Eddie Jordan, the former owner of the Jordan Grand Prix, which competed in Formula 1 from 1991 to 2005, expressed to OLBG that he believes Sergio Perez's position on the team is secure. There's not a chance Checo Perez will be replaced by Daniel Ricciardo. Checo is a darling in that team. Remember what Checo does? He's a brilliant foil for Max. He's strong. He can win when he needs to win, or when he has the chance and opportunity to win. There was a bit of a kerfuffle between the two of them, and the opportunity to be second in the championship was a different issue." Jordan compares the Max-Checo relationship to that of Michael Schumacher and Eddie Irvine, believing that the dynamic has to be similar in order for Red Bull to see long-term success. It's a perfect scenario for Red Bull, as it was for Michael Schumacher and Eddie Irvine. Irvine was happy. He understood the rules. He was being paid on the basis of what he agreed to do. I'm sure Checo is the same. He brings good sportsmanship to the team. I doubt Daniel Ricciardo does, not to the same level as the Mexican can bring. The biggest thing Red Bull have is continuity. They will not want to change that. Ricciardo has been there before. He knows he doesn't have to be given special treatment. He knows how the team operates, and the same people were there, Christian Horner and Adrian Newey. They're the key people in that team. Daniel knows them well, but it would have to be as a result of a driver not being able to participate. But just to sack Checo, I don't see that at all. As Perez enters his 3rd year as a Red Bull driver, team principal Christian Horner has listed his expectations from the Mexican. Throughout the season, the 33-year-old secured 2 race victories and an additional 9 podium finishes. According to Horner, he grew progressively more at ease with the team as the year went on. During his talk with the media, Horner stated, "Checo had a very strong year last year, winning 2 Grand Prix and, obviously, all the podiums and points that he scored. I think he's continuing to evolve and grow with the team. I think he just needs to build on that and the confidence that he had last year, so it's an important year for Checo and the team." Perez appears to be off to a good start as he finished preseason testing with the fastest lap, edging out Lewis Hamilton in the last day of the session. And as for Red Bull star driver Max Verstappen, Many observed the drastic weight loss he went through. After indulging during the Christmas break, the two-time world champion admitted to having a little fun and subsequently shed 10 kilograms in 6 weeks leading up to the new Formula One season. He has performed exceptionally well during testing, positioning him as the clear favorite to win the championship in 2023, while Ferrari and Mercedes have struggled to match his speed and reliability. In preparation for the upcoming season, Verstappen is dedicated to improving his physical condition during the off-season. Despite gaining 10 kilograms during the winter break and indulging in time away from the track, the 25-year-old managed to shed the weight and regain his optimal form within 6 weeks leading up to testing and his return to the car. According to him, "All year round I feel like I'm under my normal weight. Then I give myself a month to eat and drink what I want and have a little fun. I like to hurt myself a bit." Verstappen is very optimistic about his prospects for the upcoming season, stating that the RB19 is an improvement over last year's dominant RB18. If his assumption is accurate, it could be a challenging year for other teams on the grid. "It's been very good," Verstappen told Sky Sports. "I think the car is working really well, going through all the things we wanted to try, and it's very interesting what we have been trying. Very positive days for me. I'm enjoying driving the car. There are quite a few differences compared to last year. Overall, it's definitely an improvement. It seems to work very nicely compared to last year, so the team have done a very good job. You lose a bit of performance because of the little new rules, but overall, the car took a step forward." Ted Kravitz of Sky Sports cautioned Lewis Hamilton that Red Bull has a secret weapon in their pursuit of the 2023 F1 title as Max Verstappen seeks to capture his third consecutive world championship. Verstappen performed exceptionally well during testing in Bahrain, and both he and Hamilton will be looking to commence the season on a positive note in the opening F1 race this week. Kravitz is concerned that Red Bull possesses a 3-part secret weapon that places them ahead of their competitors for the forthcoming season. The first element is their lightweight chassis, which allows them to enter this season at the minimum legal weight, something that they did not utilize in the previous season. Red Bull will start with the lightweight chassis that they introduced and designed and we think never raced towards the end of the year. They'll start with that as a base. They will develop that, so it will be underweight and they can ballast it up to meet the weight limit. Benefit 2, they will have done all the academic work and design before the restrictions they had on the accepted breach agreement of their cost cap restrictions came in, their penalty for that. So they've done all the work before that even comes in, and towards the end of this year and next year, it will start to bite. And number 3, they have the best driver on the grid in terms of form at the moment, even considering Lewis Hamilton. So what do you think? Is Checo's Red Bull seat in jeopardy? Will the tension between him and Max subside or worsen over the season? Which team will step up to the challenge of beating Red Bull? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for the latest F1 news.